What's good, Commanders fans? And shout out to the Commanders Kings channel. Make sure you guys subscribe and hit that like button. Making videos with my guys, Louie T, Rio Robinson, and Street Scores. All great Commanders content creators. And we all come together to create our own channel making content. Every Tuesday, we're doing lives and definitely posting videos as much as we can, as much as possible. So make sure you guys subscribe and hit the notification bell as well. I just wanted to come out with a quick video for you guys. Of course, the news came out yesterday that the Commanders and Adam Peters was aggressive. He claimed KJ Osborn, wide receiver, who was on the Vikings for a couple of years, was on the Patriots this past season. Didn't work out with the Patriots with Draw Mayo, Jacoby Brissett, Drake May at the helm at the quarterback position. They mutually parted ways. He asked for his release. They granted him permission. He was healthy scratches for a couple games here and there. So I personally like the pickup. Yeah, KJ Osborn played in 7 games, started in 4. And there was a story that came out. It was when the Patriots played the Jaguars, I believe, on that game in England. And there was some controversy, like KJ Osborn, he posted a screenshot of a back and forth or a DM and something like that. So I was just reading an article. The article quote says there was some drama during the week of their London game against the Jaguars. And he was apparently told he was going to be a healthy scratch on Wednesday. Then the night before the game, he allegedly was told he would actually be active. Then KJ Osborn posted a screenshot of a text to his social media. So the text is a little weird to explain. So I may post it on the screen, just showing what the text is. But basically, KJ Osborn was not happy with the way they kind of moved him around. They told him he was not going to be active, and then they said he was going to be active. So things clearly just didn't work out. But yes, it is concerning that he was not able to emerge in a room of wide receivers like Kayshon Boutte, Demario Douglas, Jalen Polk. I mean, they just don't have a lot of guys in New England. Now, Drake May's rookie quarterback, so he's having his ups and downs, had some turnovers here and there. But him and KJ Osborn just were not able to click at all. But in Minnesota, he had some good seasons, man. Him and Noah Brown have similar numbers if you really look at it. They both have similar numbers. Now, Noah Brown, unfortunate news. He is going to be out for a while, most likely the remainder of the season. Dan Quinn said he's going to miss time. You look at the injury report, he was out. He's going to be out with a kidney injury, an internal injury, as Dan Quinn said it, and then the injury report said kidney injury. So it's unfortunate. Noah Brown will go down to history for the Hail Mary, the Hail Jaden, the Hail Noah, the Maryland Miracle, whatever you want to call it. That Bears catch will definitely go in stone. That ball is actually in the Hall of Fame. It's in Canton. It's in a case. And that play will go down for history and history. That play basically ended the Bears season. As you see, the Bears are reeling and struggling, and they're definitely not going to make the playoffs. But yeah, shout out to Noah Brown, man. I thought he had a good season for the most part. The only thing is some of the drops, but he had some big plays. He forced pass interferences, which is huge. Getting us in good field possession. He was just a big body receiver, possession receiver. Did move the chains when we needed him to make some big catches. He made a couple of big catches against the Giants. But he did have some tough drops. He had a drop in that game where he caught the Hail Mary. He had a really bad drop in the Bears game too. But he definitely showed up. That Giants game, the first Giants game where we beat them with all field goals. He had a big catch for a first down from Jaden. So Noah Brown had a couple of big plays. He forced a pass interference against the Bengals as well. I remember that play. So Noah Brown stepped up to be a wide receiver number 2, and similar. There's a lot of similarities. When we traded Jahan Dotson, we needed a receiver. Noah Brown was released by the Texans. Adam Peters made a move to pick up Noah Brown. Noah Brown's injured. Adam Peters makes a move to bring in KJ Osborn when he got waived. And, you know, I think it's a good move. Some people are poo-pooing the move because they want to see Luke McCaffrey get more opportunities. De'Ami Brown, you can't really trust De'Ami Brown. I mean, he's a preseason hero and training camp guru. You know, he plays like Randy Moss in a training camp in preseason, but we just don't really see it happen with De'Ami Brown except for screen passes where he runs for 20 yards and maybe that one bomb that he had against the Browns and 2 years ago where he had the 2 touchdown catches against the Titans. So I agree with Adam Peters making the move, and I predicted him making this move too on my own channel. I was like, hey man, go ahead and just take a flyer on KJ Osborn. You're not going to find a lot of guys in December to help you out a lot, but you know, to find a guy that has had the production that he's had over the years. Let's look at the numbers. 655 yards in 2021 with Minnesota, 50 catches, 7 touchdowns. So the guy, he has a knack for finding the end zone. He could help Jaden out in the red zone. He could be a good red zone target for Jaden Daniels coming up for these last 4 games if he does play on Sunday. If not, Then we got him for 3 games in the playoffs as well. 60 catches for 650 yards and 5 touchdowns. Remember, he was wide receiver number 3 behind Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen. Then he was behind Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, T.J. Hawkinson. So he was probably like the 3rd or 4th option for Kirk Cousins. And he was still putting up numbers. 2023, 48 catches for 540 yards and 3 touchdowns. His longest catch was for 47 yards. He had a long catch for 66 yards in 2022. Then he had a long catch for 64 yards in 2021 as well. Then you look at Noah Brown, similar stats, similar trajectory. Noah Brown, 43 catches for 555 yards in 2022, 33 catches for 567 yards in 2023, then 2024, 35 catches for 453 yards. So he's probably going to finish the season with at least 600 yards and 1 touchdown. So the thing that KJ Osborn has the advantage over Noah Brown is finding the end zone, getting to the end zone, and converting those plays into touchdowns. Also, KJ Osborn, a stat that I found about him too, is he had a game where he had 157. He had 10 catches and $150 against the Steelers in 2022. I know it's 2 years ago, but still, like, you can't just stick your nose up at that production. So yeah, he had 10 catches for 157 yards and a tutty against the Colts in a 39-36 overtime victory. He also had a 5-catch game for 117 yards against the Bears, where they beat the Bears 29-13. He also had a 5-catch game for 73 yards and a touchdown against the Lions in 2022. So there's some legit production. Like, so for me, my reason is why I agree with the move and picking up KJ Osborn, because at this late of time in the season to find a proven commodity right now, I think that's a move you have to make. When you have to help out your young quarterback in Jaden Daniels, you have to get as many weapons as possible out there. Some reliable guys. Alameda, he's been dropping passes, muffing punts. I know Jamison Crowder's supposed to come back. Luke McCaffrey, the target share is not up, and him and Jaden are just not on the same page for whatever reason. I know the separation percentage is there. He's like top 10 in separation percentage and all that good stuff. But just a guy that is a proven commodity that can come in and help. I just feel like it was a necessary move to make. So he had 8 catches for 99 yards against the Green Bay Packers in a game. Against the Eagles, he had 3 catches for 34 yards and a touchdown. So you see production against the Eagles in the past. 5 catches for 95 yards and a touchdown against the Lions as well. So he was a Lions killer for sure. So yeah, I think it's a solid move. It's not a game-changing move, but to pick him up all waivers, and I know we were like 20th or 21st in the waiver wire. I think if we didn't pick them up, I think the Ravens probably would have been aggressive and made a move, since they're not getting along with Deontay Johnson. And the Chiefs, they are always aggressive, making moves and trying to find receivers. And I think they may have claimed him or signed him after he cleared waivers. So I personally like the move. I think he can come in and help, whether it's not this game, maybe the next 3 weeks. I know he's got to get up to speed with the playbook. But Noah Brown, we signed him literally right before the season started, and he got acclimated fairly quickly and got good chemistry with Jaden. We know Jaden worked out with Noah Brown after practice. Like the first day he came, he made sure to get in reps, get timing with Noah Brown. So today in practice, we'll probably hear the same thing with Jaden Daniels and KJ Osborn if he does suit up and gets to practice today. So I'm intrigued to hear that. But some other stats, some analytics for KJ Osborn. KJ Osborn, he played in the slot a good amount. So in 2022, he had 147.4 passer rating when targeted in the slot, which was first among all wide receivers in 2022. Kirk Cousins had nothing but good things to say about KJ Osborn as well. In 2022, in the regular season plus the playoffs, he had 62 catches for 670 yards, 6 touchdowns. He did have a touchdown catch against the Giants when the Vikings lost against the Giants. 88 targets, 4.9 yards after catch, which was 14th in the NFL. We need more yak guys. We need guys to finish plays and get in the end zone. So yak is something that we certainly need. 0 drops and a 105.8 quarterback rating when thrown at, which was 20th in the NFL. So those are some good numbers for KJ Osborn as well. Moving him around. Cliff Kingsbury's got to move Terry around. He's got to move KJ around. I don't know who's going to start. It's going to be Terry, and then I guess Alameda in the slot, and then Luke on the outside, or it could be Diami on the outside, Alameda in the slot, or you could put Luke as a big slot like they had him in the training camp to start off against the Saints if KJ doesn't play. And then next week, I would think it would be Terry on the outside, on the left side, like Cliff loves to have him, and then Luke maybe you would have KJ in the slot, and then Diami on the outside or Alameda. So there's a lot of guys to kind of move around, play with. It's really Terry in a wide receiver committee at this point. So 2021, KJ played 51% of snaps in the slot, 48% out wide. 2022, he played 59% in the slot, 40% out wide. And then 2023, he played 35% of his snaps in the slot, and then 64% out wide. So that's just to get a gauge on KJ. KJ is 6 feet, 5'11", 200 pounds. Went to University of Miami, 5th round pick. And then Noah Brown, 6'2", 225 pounds, a 7th round pick out of Ohio State. So there's the similarities, and they both have locks. You know, it doesn't really matter. Noah Brown, 28 years old. KJ Osborn, 27 years old. So just a lot of similarities between the two. I know he's not a big body guy like Noah, but just the similarities in the way we brought him in, the stats and numbers, production, wide receiver number 2, number 3 type of guys that are in the wide receiver 2 number role. Yes, we do need to upgrade at the wide receiver position next year, whether it's going out and getting a guy like T. Higgins, which I wouldn't mind that at all. You got to help out your young quarterback while he's on a rookie deal, or drafting a guy in the 1st or 2nd round, which I don't mind them doing both. I don't mind them attacking the wide receiver position a lot in the early rounds and spending money in free agency. We have the money to do it, so why not do it and help out your young guy and Jaden Daniels while he's on a rookie deal. So yeah, I think that's really about it, guys, for the most part. I mean, we'll see how it shakes out. They still have Michael Strachan, the 6'5" guy, on the practice squad. Bryson Tremaine's on the practice squad. Jamison Crowder may be coming back. So maybe these guys do get the opportunity. But Noah Brown and Austin Eckler being out definitely does hurt. And other guys got to step up, and they brought in KJ Osborn to help out. So we'll see if Jaden keys in, because Jaden loved to key in and zero in on Noah Brown as his first read a lot of times. As we saw in that Eagles game, Noah Brown played in 56% of the snaps in the season. There was times where Noah Brown got more snaps than Terry. He got more snaps than Terry in that Eagles game. So we'll see how this really affects Jaden Daniels. Is he going to target Luke more because he has no choice, instead of zeroing in on Noah Brown and Terry McLaurin? What other guys are going to get involved? Ben Sinnott, is he going to get involved more? We'll see. Zach Ertz step up. No Yak Zach. So it's a question mark there with other guys stepping up for sure. So I'm intrigued. We should still win this game against the Saints with Luke Haener and Jake Haener or whatever his name is. Jake Haener and Spencer Rattler. But, of course, we cannot take them lightly because we saw what happened with the Cowboys and Cooper Rush. As always, guys, make sure you guys tune in. See us on Tuesday, or one of us may make a video doing a preview or reacting to the game or different things like that. So stay tuned and hit the notification bell. You just don't know what's going to happen and what's up our sleeves, as always. I like the move, and I like Adam Peters being aggressive. I like the move. All right, you guys. Hello, Commanders. Peace.